Summer of Pain runtime is extended. Grandmaster Champion to train on in the beta. Sylvie / Lady Loki fan made by MCOC and much, much more. Hello everybody, welcome to the Marvel Contest of Champions news show for Wednesday. Hope you're feeling good on this fine day. Make sure as well to hit the like button, subscribe with post notifications on all, and yeah, all that lovely stuff. Now before going anywhere, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody and the kind comments on Monday's news show, and also the people that have contacted, you know, after. I don't really know how to kind of like go about this. I'm not going to give you the full details of what's gone on because that's really kind of a private matter. I am very good at sharing a lot of stuff, but the means in which kind of like sharing this, it's kind of like, I feel it's best to talk about like education and kind of going like, okay, well, this is like what happens as a result. If you feel that you're at your lowest in your life, it's important to talk to people as much as possible. At the end of the day, whatever you choose means to an end, you can leave a lot of people questioning things. You can leave a lot of people feeling various different emotions. And it ranges. So the best thing anybody can do is, if they're at the lowest, is to talk to somebody. Because you could be like myself and my family that are asking many and more questions and feeling a broader amount and volume of emotions. And that's the thing. It's like what you leave behind that can be like quite deep and can be more upsetting than ever. But that's the thing. Just talk to one another. This is the last time I'm going to mention this, because there's a lot of stuff I want to you know, continue achieving, and even kind of like living a life in the honor of that person. So it's important that I kind of like continue on as much as possible, and as well I think that my family are going to be trying as best they can to do exactly the same. So yeah, that's just really the thing, is to say thank you for the kind comments, and yeah, this is the last time I'm going to mention it, maybe for a little while, but mentioning the message I think is the important thing. Let's move on to the other thank yous now. And thank you to those that support the channel here on YouTube as YouTube members. Also, those that support as patrons, you're on screen now. Thank you for keeping that love and support and keeping me going, you know, for doing this full time. Thank you very much. Also on Twitch, I will be returning back to live stream tonight. So make sure to be there, or be squared, or be a circle. It's your choice, your life. So yeah, thank you very much to those who give the free Amazon Prime once a month. Also those that do the normal subs, tier 1 subs, bits, donations, gifted subs. Thank you so much. I'll see you later on tonight. MCOC is back, everybody, and it's great to see some more fantastic work. He's done a Sylvie, which looks absolutely amazing. Also, he's done one previously, which I did forget to mention, so go and check out his channel, give him some love. And it's good to see that people are massively interested and supporting his content, because he puts in some amazing works. Look at this, like Sylvie's putting him into a crystal and spinning it. I love this. This is absolutely amazing. By the way, I do want to get myself a Loki headdress, but that's another story for another day. I mean, look, it's great. Defeating Karina, Wolverine and Weapon X, unknown variant, so an unknown kind of like a symbiote Loki variant, which I think is really cool. So yeah, go and check out Nick's stuff. Links in the description. Also, I'm being very careful whilst I've got Twitter up, and I've been trying to avoid Twitter because me and them usually just have dinner and watch Loki. So I'm trying to like they're just like, no spoilers. I know you can take it off, but I haven't got the time to really do that just now. So I'm kind of like, don't look, Richard, don't look. So yeah, any case, like moving on, and we had the Summoner Showdown go live for a microsecond. In this microsecond, we got a little bit of information right here. So we got the nameless King Groot fight. So we've got, when a defender is knocked down with his Rise of Power, when the defender is knocked down, a 4-second timer starts while active. Each time the defender lands a hit or a strike into the block, they gain 30% of a bar of power. And then we've got Slap Me Not. Whenever the defender is immune to or inflicted with a Nullify, Fate Seal, or Stagger, they become stun immune for 10 seconds. And then Divine Barrier. While fighting a Mystic attacker every 10 seconds on a timer, the defender becomes immune to Nullify, Fate Seal, and Stagger. Effects for 8 seconds. The timer is duration is paused for 2 seconds each time the attacker nullifies a buff. Naughty, naughty. That's not particularly nice. But I'm sure there's going to be plenty of ways around it when this champion goes live as of next week. 19th of July is when we'll get to have a fight against, get a scrap against King Groot. So that's going to be interesting and fun enough. Information from, is it Draculus? Thank you for this. Says, health port of 220k. The second tier KG had 880k. The third, I'm guessing, will be 1 mil. I mean, that seems like, yeah, pretty much a given with that. So yeah, do watch out for that, and hopefully there's some preparation that can be done. So, but it's still like, it's like, oh dear, it's a coming next week. It's a coming. Next up, and Summer of Pain. As a lot of you know, Summer of Pain is inflicted with a problem. The problem that everybody shares at the moment with parry and decks and many other kind of game functionality issues. It's not in, you know, a lot of the time when it comes to these fight kind of things, it's not at its best, and it hasn't been that for a while. Different experience for different people all over the world and depending on different devices, of course. But it does mean that we are put at problems for the things like Summer of Pain, which is content where you've got to concentrate, and as well, if anything like messes up like a parry, it's not a case of like you take, I don't know, 10 damage and you're like, oh, 'tis but a scratch. Now it's a case that, you know, that at high-end content, it's like you take one hit, you're not taking just one. You're taking about 5. You're probably getting a 5-hit combo, and let's face it, that's gone. And there's no, you know, in some cases you'll have to use revives for that, and it's costly. It becomes costly. But Kabam have said when it comes to Summer of Pain Week 4, as we continue to work to address ongoing issues regarding parry and evade, we'll be extending the Week 4 quest of the Summer of Pain and its solo objective by 1 week to better allow you to complete this content. This will not result in next week's content being delayed. So, so yeah, I guess it's the case. It's business as normal as of next week. Whether or not they found a solution to problems then, God only knows. We're still waiting to hear back any kind of info about that. But yeah, still lots of things to come in. We've got starting today the event Gold Booster for the Summoner event, the Summer Camp event. So that's something to kind of like look forward to. For many of you, the Summer Camp, as we know, this is the 14th of July. It comes in 10 AM PDT, so this will drop later on today, and we'll be adding the Summer Event Booster in the store for the price of 1 gold with a purchase limit of 1. So that just boosts that 7 days, because like that's the thing. It's just people were losing out as a result. You know, stuff happening, and life happens. So. This is good news. Next up, and a quick thing on America Chavez. So for a lot of people that don't know, there seems to be some kind of teleportation or dimensional being to a degree. It's all very strange when you look at hashtags and, you know, America Chavez is not a hashtag dimensional being, even though using and possessing stuff when it comes to dimensions and dimensional travel, which obviously is even put there. It's put in the bio. So what are Kabam planning to do? Not that it's like a huge deal, it's just one of these things where when it comes to interactions, it could be a case like we have hashtag villain interaction, we have hashtag metal interaction, we have various other different hashtag interactions, hashtag hero interaction with crossbones, for example. So having a champion that's able to do that correctly is kind of important, because there will be these interactions down the line, more so when it comes to things like Alliance Wars and other stuff as well, because it's like split, is it? No tags for Alliance Wars? Okay. But what are Kabam planning to do with it? Again, not as a huge deal, but it's just a case of like interactions. You put those hashtags in there for a certain reason. Kabam says, hey there, she should have a dimensional being tag. The team is working on getting it fixed to apply and display as soon as possible. Good. Okay, so that's something that Kabam are looking into. Not that we have anything that's kind of like, okay, well this one's a hashtag dimension suppression champion, the same way that Magneto for hashtag metal, hashtag villain when it comes to blade, hashtag hero when it comes to crossbones, but it's nice to kind of like, you know, have this done. Now, moving on to the Grandmaster. A lot of you may have seen this, just in May into the beta, where you can face off against the Grandmaster, or at least kind of like see the someone has a Grandmaster Champion. A lot of people kind of, who has the Grandmaster? It's not. This looks like it's a test account for Kabam. This is actually an amazing opportunity for players. I'll explain why that in a moment. This info was brought to us by Captain Dante, as you can see here, who is actually, funny enough, one of my admins for the RichTheMan Discord, and also I think he does a few other kind of like things as well. So yeah, shout out to Captain Dante on this one. But this is actually a massive opportunity, as I said, for players to get training. As you can see right here, if you go to the leaderboard right at the very top when it comes to total base rating, you then go down, down, down to just in main. You can view the profile like this and then duel. This is massive and a great opportunity. If you're like me, who hasn't done the Grandmaster fight in about a year, maybe a bit more, this is going to be a good opportunity for you to train. Training for this fight is incredibly important because it's a 10 mil fight. Yes, you get the wound, but at the same time, it can be a case that you can make mistakes. Like, I've been doing a couple times just to kind of like play over a few things, and it's just a case of like, here's a little bit of a live play right here, but you've got to kind of like constantly train yourself, especially when it comes to the first section. You've got to just constantly train yourself on trying to build your challenges. And if you get like, it's a case of like, you can get a good sequence, but then you can get a bad sequence. Like here, like when things go well, they go really well, and I can build up nicely on my challenger, and things again going really well. But that's the thing, things can go really badly at times. So it's a case of like, training is damn important. Yes, indeed, he uses this as a good opportunity if you haven't faced off with Grandmaster, right, to train yourself on it, to understand the fight, to get involved with it, and also for those that maybe want to return back to do it, just kind of like know what you got into before you do it. Now we turn our attention over to Arena Predictions, the final story of today. Now, this is where we've got Cable going to the basic. Shout out to Dan, Frontline MCOC, as he does the amazing Marvel Contest of Champions calendar. So we know that the basic is going to be Cable. So that's going to be all exciting. So the round one goes live as of tomorrow. I know I said a little laugh, just the predictions, which down below, by the way, are going to be so difficult because it's Hercules, everybody. Hercules makes his appearance into the arena, and this is the thing that is very, very scary, okay? Very, very scary indeed, because I think this is going to really push up the predictions for this. That's why my predictions currently for this are that I'm going with 140 mil for Hercules. I know it's a bit high, but I just don't know how this arena is going to go. 55 mil for the 5-star. Again, this is the problem. It's difficult to predict an arena where the champion has been hyped, looks good, is a champion choice, but as well there are some fundamental kind of like issues with it that may not even see that 140 mil, but we'll see. Cable's a 6-star, which is the basic. 60 mil I'm going with because I don't think it's going to be incredibly popular. Cable's a great champion, and as well I think a lot of players want to get the 6-star, and I think that this would be a good opportunity to pick up a 6-star version for a lower grind. 60 mil may be the top end, and we might see some shocking low ends for this, especially if we're looking at how the likes of Jubilee went, and that was only 50 mils enough to get yourself a 6-star. So we'll have to see. The 5-star, 25 mil, I think that's a given. I don't think it's going to go that high. I think it could even drop down to as low as 15 mil, for example. But those are my predictions for that. They're kind of like go with a better safe than sorry scenario. But yes, that has been my predictions, and that has been the video today. I've also got a second video dropping as well, which is a really kind of fun little deep dive to the mystery synergy that's with Diablo, so look out for that. And as always, thank you very much for watching the content. There's some more up on screen at the moment, including the Marvel Future Revolution channel, which I'm going to be working on quite a bit over the weekend. So you'll see a lot more content going into next week, and especially as we build up for what is a potentially August release date. More on that as well a bit later on that channel. But yes, thanks for watching. Check out some other content on screen, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.